representation of irrational numbers on the number line. Okay, on the number line means what is the number line? That is the real number line. Okay, so the number line in the previous class I will say ki these are the real number line, because we have considered all the numbers into a one or unique number system or uniform number system, that is the real number system. So the number line must be a real number line. So we have to represent any rational number on the number line. Before going to draw it, we have to first draw the number line, that is the real number line. Okay, so consider an rational number. Okay, so let the rational number is root square root of 2. This is the irrational number. Clear? This is the irrational number, that is Pythagoras invented it as the irrational number. Okay, so we have to represent this irrational number on the number line. Okay, so we have to first draw the irrational number line, or the that is the real number line. Okay, that is the real number line, because we can tell it that all the irrational numbers are the real number, and the unique real number line, that is every point on the real number line represent a unique rational or irrational or any type of real number. Okay, so we have to represent root 2 on the real number line. Clear? You have to remember it, you have to clear it that what is the number line, that is a real number line. Okay, okay, let this point is 0, okay, and this point is 1, suppose. Okay, so and this point is named as O, and this point is named as A. Okay, and this length is, let I take 1 unit. Okay, this length, that is OA equal to 1 unit. Okay, then this is the base. I can take, suppose I can draw a right angle triangle. Okay, I can draw a right OA, and this point may let B. Okay, I can draw a right angle triangle, that is OAB. Yes, and having AB equal to also, suppose suppose that is, suppose O equal to 1 unit, that this length, this is the real number line. First, this is the real number line, and I have taken 2 points, that is O and A. The point named is O and A, and the length is 1 unit, and because this is 0 and this is 1. Okay, this point is 1 and this point is 0, and I have drawn a right angle triangle. Clear? I have drawn a right angle triangle, and this is also 1 unit. Okay, that is AB equal to 1 unit in the figure, that is OAB, a right angle triangle. Okay, clear? That is, you can symbolize it as this right angle triangle. Okay, so OA equal to 1 unit, AB equal to 1 unit. Very interesting. It is very interesting and very important. Okay, so carefully see it is carefully. That is, this is the AB length, that is 1 unit, and OA length is 1 unit. Then by Pythagorean theorem, we have already know Pythagorean theorem. What is this? That is the length square plus, the base square plus the p square equal to h square. Here this is h, and this is b, and this is p. Okay, so this is perpendicular, and this is base, and this is hypotenuse, because this is a right angle triangle. You have already know that is how to find a triplet in the class 8. You have already know how to find triplet in the square system, how to find a triplet, that is BPH, that is the base, and this is the perpendicular, and this is the hypotenuse, and this is the popular theorem, that is the Pythagorean theorem. And by Pythagorean theorem, we can find the value of OB. Yes or no? That is OA square plus AB square whole square root. Yes or no? So that is OB equal to OA square. OA square much? That is OA is 1 unit. So it is 1 square plus AB square is also 1 square. So 1 square is 1 plus 1 square is 1. So that is how much? That is root 2. So, or that is the square root of 2. So this length is how much? That is 1 square plus 1 square. That is square root of 2. But how can we represent? This is the line which the length is root 2. But how can we draw this on the number line, on the real number line? How can we represent that? Taking 0 as the center of a circle, that is taking 0 or O point, okay, that is the center of the circle. This is the center of the circle. That is the center of the circle, and I put compass here and draw a arc. That is here. See, draw an arc. Okay. This is a circle. This is a circle of radius OB. Okay. Yes or no? So the arc, mainly the arc cuts the real number line. Okay, this is the real number line. For the point, let this is A bar or A1. You have taken any number or C, or you have taken also C. And this point represents square root of 2. Clear? The arc cuts or touches the number line with which point? That is A dash, and this represents root 2. Clear? So taking the center as O or OP as the radius, you put a or you draw a circle which chord the real number line on the right hand side. On the real number line, this point is the square root of 2. That is the location of square root of 2 on the number line, and this point represents root 2 or square root of 2. Clear? Again, see, I would like to repeat again. That is, this is the real number line. Clear? And this is 0 and this is 1, and the point is O and this is A. Clear? And I draw a right angle triangle, that is OB. Clear? OAB, that is also 1 unit, and this is also 1 unit, and this is square root of 2 unit. Okay, and taking as this center, I can draw a circle, and the circle touches the real number line in this way. See, this is the circle, and the circle touches the real number line at any point. That is A dash, and A dash represents what? That is square root of 2. Okay, and how can you find this is root 2? That is by Pythagoras theorem. One square plus 1 square square root, that is OB. Clear? So that is square root of 2. Similarly, we can find root 3. Okay, root 5, root 7. Similarly, okay. So this is the representation of irrational number on the real number line. Okay. How can we represent root 3 here? See, on this number line also we can represent the root 3. Okay. See, that is the real number line. Let this suppose this is caught at the point A dash. Okay. So see, this is O, this is the center, and this is A dash. Again here draw the line, because O A dash is how much? That is square root of root 2. Why? Because this point is root 2 and this is 0. So what is the length? That is A. That was A. So OA equal to how much? How much? That is 1 unit. In the previous, when we represent the root 2, square root of 2, we can take that is OA equal to 1 unit. So OA is equal to how much? That is root 2 unit also. Clear? So this is root unit. Again, I would like to draw another right angle triangle on A dash. That is the right angle. Okay. and join the O, and again let this is again another point. Okay, that is, let's suppose C. This was B and this was C. Suppose so O A dash C. This is a right angle triangle. Yes or no? So this is root 2. That is O A dash equal to square root of 2. Yes or no? And AC equal to how much? That is 1 unit. That is 1 unit. That is just same as AB. That is AB equal to A dash equal to BC, and AB equal to A dash C. Okay, this is 1 unit and this is also 1 unit. So A dash C equal to 1 unit. Okay, so this length, see, this is the right angle triangle. This is the right angle triangle. That is O A dash C. This is a right angle triangle having the base equal to root 2, because O A dash is root 2 unit. In the previous, when we represent the root 2 on the number line, we can see that O A dash is root 2 unit. So O A dash is root 2 unit, and A dash C, the perpendicular or the P, this is the B value. This is the value of B and this is the value of P. And how can you find H? That is OC. That is OC. OC equal to O A dash square plus A dash C square. Yes or no? So that is how much? That is root 2 square plus 1 square. So that is 2 plus 1. That is square root of 3. Yes or no? So OC represent the square root of 3. That is root 3. That is represent root 3. But how can we represent on the number line? We can again draw a circle. This is the circle and this touches the number line here. Another point, that is, suppose A2. Okay, suppose A2. So OA2 represent root 3. Yes or no? So OA2, that is the OA2, and this point represent root 3. This point represent root 2. Clear? This point represent 1. This point represent 0. Okay. In this way, on the number line, this point represent A dash. That is OA dash is root 2 unit. Okay. And OA2 is the root 3 unit. Okay. So A2 is the root 3, represents root 3, and A dash represents root 2. Clear? And by pi, you always have to apply the Pythagoras theorem. That is, taking the right angle triangle. In this way, you can suppose find the root 5, then root 7, and root 8, root 11, root 13. In increasingly, we have find the this irrational number or represent the irrational number on the number line. Okay, and from this, we have concluded a generalization that so a conclusion is drawn, that is, we can represent any positive real number, any positive integer, that is square root of n. Okay, after n minus 1, square root of n minus 1 has been represented on the real number line. This is very, very important. See, suppose we have to represent root square root of 5. This is n, square root of n. This is the form of square root of n. So when we can represent root 5 on the number line, after n minus 1 square root has been represented on the number line. N minus 1 means what? That is n minus 2. That is 5 minus 1. That is 2. If 2 is represented in the number line, then we can represent the square root of n on the number line. 2 is a natural number. You can also represent easily here. Here. So that can be represented, that is in this form. That is root 5 square. Sorry, root the previous, that is root 3 square plus 2. Okay. Sorry. sorry. So that is 2 square plus 1 square. In this form, that is the, if n is this n equal to 5, so what is the value of n minus 1? That is 5 minus 4, that is 4, that is 2. Okay, so we have to find on the number line, here 1, here 0, here 1, here 2, and this is 2. Okay, so where is the root 5? That is square root of, that is 2. So this is 2 and this is 1 and this is root 5. In this way you can find. Okay, yes or no? So you have to take 2 here. That is, this is 1 unit. In the previously root 2, root 3, you have taken 1 unit, but here you have to take 2 units, because 2 units square plus 1 unit square is equal to 4 plus 1, that is square root of 5. Yes or no? So you have to take 2 units here. Clear? So anything is given, that is the value of n is 7 or 11 or 13, any number is given, you have to find n minus 1. If you represent n minus 1 on the number line, then you can easily represent any positive integer n, square root of n, after representing the n minus 1. Clear? So you have to find the n minus 1 value. Clear? So this is very, very important from the exam point of view. Okay. Clear? So I think this much for today. In the next video, we can discuss about some the expansion. What is the decimal expansion of real numbers? Okay, that is under real numbers. So what is the decimal expansion of the irrational number, and what is the decimal expansion of the irrational number? Also, we can discuss it. Okay. So in the next video, we'll see the decimal expansion. What is decimal expansion? Clear? Thank you.